stop whatever you're doing. The next 10 minutes will either change the trajectory of your life, or you'll close this tab and be in the exact same place 1 year from now. 3 nights ago, I watched a man sell himself for 5 words of sympathy to someone who never respected him. He bent, explained, apologized for existing, and I thought, that could be any of us. Maybe it's you. Maybe you're tired of being taken for granted, of hearing people speak over you, of explaining what you already proved. You were not born timid. You were trained to be predictable. You were conditioned to be manageable. But there's another way, a deliberate, ruthless, compassionate way to build a life where people listen when you speak and respect when you walk in. 5 centuries ago, a strategist wrote truths the world dresses up as controversy. He taught us how power actually works. Today, I'll give you 8 decisive rules that turn a man who apologizes into a man who commands. Once you learn them, you can't unlearn them. Once you become unstoppable, you won't want to go back. Drop this in the comments right now. I will not apologize for my future. Become the owner of your inner throne. Inside you live 2 voices. One begs approval, shrinks at criticism, and over-explains itself. The other stands silent, sure, and immovable. For years, the small voice ran the show, because that's how you were raised. Be polite. Be complacent. Keep the peace. That programming made you safe and invisible. Now, we reassign the throne. Start noticing the tiny betrayals you accept, saying sorry for someone else's mistake, giving endless second chances, letting texts go unanswered because you don't want to inconvenience someone. Every yes you give from weakness pays rent for someone else's control. Owning your inner throne is a process of non-violent edits. When you feel the urge to apologize for being in the room, pause. That pause trains the world to wait. When someone crosses your boundary, enforce it, not with anger, but with consequence. No is a complete sentence. Respect for you grows exactly in proportion to how consistently you protect your borders. Feed the confident voice small victories every day. It wins with accumulation. Keep your word to yourself, show up for your plans, and stop explaining choices you don't owe. The throne is won in tiny acts, not theatrical rants. Build a mind that cannot be bullied. Most men live run by emotional reflexes. They explode, retreat, or plead. We're building a mind like a citadel, fortified, patient, strategic. The first job, stop taking things personally. When someone attacks, they reveal their toolbox, not your label. Criticism is data. Disrespect is a screen that projects someone else's priorities. Learn to translate feelings into information. Anger becomes a signpost. Where are my boundaries? Fear becomes a compass. What growth awaits on the other side? Start practicing 3 mental habits. 1. Pause before reacting. Count to 5, breathe, and assess. 2. Ask, what's the pattern? Don't treat every slight as isolated drama. 3. Convert setbacks into plans. What new rule will I apply next time? A fortress mind doesn't numb emotions. It neutralizes their power to sabotage decisions. When you control your inner weather, the external storm only waters you. Master the economy of silence. The loudest person in the room is usually the most insecure. They talk to fill an absence. They justify to beg for acceptance. Instead, use silence as a currency. Silence makes people speculate. It forces them to supply meaning, and most people will overvalue that which is scarce. When you stop explaining yourself, you limit the ammunition others can use. When you speak less, each sentence gains weight. Silence is not passive. It's a tactical tool. Use it when accused. Silence denies the accuser the drama they crave. Use it in negotiations. Brevity is leverage. Use it whenever words would be wasted. And when you do speak, say something decisive. People respect boldness over verbosity. Practice this today. Whenever you catch yourself about to explain a decision, substitute a single calm sentence. That's my choice. That's it. No debate, no justification. Real growth is uncomfortable. Your old friends, your old habits, your old excuses will plead with you to return to smallness. They will say you're changing for the worse. Let them talk. Let them reveal themselves. You own your life, not their opinions. Expect tests. Expect resistance. Expect lonely mornings where the old voice whispers betrayal. When that happens, remember, choice is the muscle you train. Choose the harder right over the easier wrong every time. One tactical assignment before you go. This week, identify one boundary you have tolerated and remove it permanently. No drama, no explanation, just an action that signals to the world you are different. Second, pick one invisible excellence discipline. Wake earlier, read daily, train, finish a project, and do it daily for 30 days. Third, when someone tries to pull you into a fight that doesn't advance you, practice silence, observe, reclaim your energy. You won't be believed at first. That's okay. The doubters are evidence of progress. They were comfortable with the old you because the old you was predictable. New boundaries, new rhythms, new standards, they force others to recalibrate. That recalibration is influence. If you're serious, comment this line right now. I claim my throne. I am disciplined. I will not apologize for my rise. Remember, influence is not manufactured by swagger or loudness. It's built by quiet competence, relentless discipline, and an internal code that no one can buy or coax away. You owe yourself the obligation to be stronger than your excuses. This is not an optional upgrade. It's the operating system for a life that refuses to be small. Walk into rooms like you own the day. Speak once and mean it. Let silence sharpen your words. Let setbacks fuel your strategy. Let excellence drown out the critics. Build a reputation that precedes you, and above all, become emotionally sovereign. You started watching this video as someone who tolerated too much. You finish it as someone who knows how to take less and earn more, respect results, and a life built on rules you define. Now get up, do the work, and make them adjust. Follow and subscribe. Don't forget.